Hello, Steve Mills here, and welcome to my podcast. It's fantastic that you've taken a few moments to listen, and I want to really make sure that I add some fantastic value for your time in doing so. It'd be great if you wanted to subscribe to my podcast, and I'll get you the latest information and ideas in marketing. But today, as promised, I'm going to share with you what I believe are the three most important words in marketing. You know, when you're buying a house, there's an old saying that goes something like this. When you're buying a house, the three most important things are location, location, and location. In other words, you know, you can do anything to your house. You can change it, you can, expand it, you can do whatever you like, but you can't actually move it. You know, it's stuck where it is. And, if it's in not in the right area or in an area that, let's say, is in need of further development, then, it's possibly not in the right area for you. So in marketing, the three most important words, I think, are testing, testing, and testing. What do I mean? Well, testing different approaches, without a doubt, can make a massive difference. I sincerely believe that one of the biggest problems that I've seen in nearly 30 years of working with businesses is that they behave like butterflies. They go from one marketing to another. I hear people tell me, well, I've tried email marketing, Steve. We sent out about half a dozen emails, one a month for 6 months, and it didn't really work for us. We didn't win any business. Or, I set this website up and, it looks nice, but I don't really get any business from it. And the truth of the matter is that, we don't always get things right first time. I've been in marketing now for, as I said, nearly 30 years, and I still make mistakes. I still get the headline wrong or the content, or, I still do marketing that doesn't work. But what I do is, if I do an email, let's take email as an example. So I send an email out to my database of 20,000 people, and it bombs. It doesn't win any business. And I think, right, okay, well, clearly they don't want that product that I was marketing at the time. Now, is that true? Wouldn't it be more intelligent, wouldn't it be better to write 3 emails and to send them out to a small segment of that list? In other words, to test. Maybe do, 500 emails with email A, 500 emails with email B, and 500 emails with email C. And we can test to see which one of the 3 emails produces the best results. Does that make sense? I really hope you think it does. I then find out that email A produces, 5 inquiries, email B, no inquiries, and email C, 10 inquiries. What am I going to send out to the rest of my database? Arguably, email C, but I might even test email D, E, and F to see if I could write another email that outperformed email C. Do you get the idea? I really hope you do. Now, how do you expand upon this? Well, you take a look at each and every element of your marketing and work out how you could improve the performance, how you could test different things to see if you could get more leads. And in sales, how you could test different sales scripts, different systems, different ways of winning business on a one-to-one basis by testing different things to see what works and what doesn't. There's a very old story about IBM. IBM found that when their salespeople wore blue suits with red ties, they outsold any other form of dress. Now, why is that? I've got no idea whatsoever. You could argue that, blue is positive, or, blue and red go well together. I don't know what it is. But they tested. They actually measured performance. You know, they I don't know, they sent their sales guys out in brown suits one month, and the next month they sent their sales guys out in blue suits with red ties, and find that actually works better, and they convert more by doing that. So what I think I'm saying here is try and think about each and every element of your marketing. You know, it's the small stuff that makes the big difference in marketing often. It's that headline, it's that subhead, it's the words you use, it's adding a testimonial to a web page, it's perhaps having a video on a web page. That's becoming more and more important these days. Maybe it's having a podcast. You know, the difference between me and other marketing advisors could be that, oh wow, Steve's got a podcast, he must be really good at what he does, you know. And I'm not saying that to try and impress you, but just to impress upon you that by being different and testing different things, you can often get different results. Let me just tell you something, and this is absolutely true. The best result I ever got was changing a headline, and I got a 1,200% increase in sales for my company by changing the headline. You know, let me give you an example. I'm sat here right now, and I'm in front. I'm recording this podcast on my mobile phone, and I'm sat in front of my computer looking at my actual podcast. And at the top it says the Prudent Business Mastery, improve your business, raising your game using the 7 skills of business. And then underneath, the actual podcast, as you're no doubt aware, is called Raise Your Game. Now my question is, would it be possible for me to try and improve either the banner at the top, the logo at the left-hand side, the word Raise Your Game? Is that the best I could do? Could I test a different headline to see if I got more subscribers and won more business as a result? Underneath it says, how is it possible to improve your sales and marketing results in a way that doesn't require extra investment in your marketing? So that, by the way, is a really good way of starting any page, by asking a question. And then it says you get even smarter about how you deploy your resources, and you take your existing core marketing processes, especially the ones that are already profitable, and you become better at executing them so that you are continuously evolving and improving your business and taking it to the next level. Now, I think that's pretty cool copy. I think it's quite good, but the truth is, not what people like me think, not what marketing advisors or copywriters or salespeople or whatever thinks. It's what you think. You look at that and you think, is this guy worth listening to? So could I, write some different words at some point in the future and see if I could improve the number of people who actually land on this page and then sign up and subscribe to my podcast, because that's ultimately what I want. I want to be, my aim and the objective of me and my business is to try and help as many small business owners as I possibly can. That's always been my aim. It's not about going and finding some corporates and doing work for them. They're pretty much sorted. They've got marketing people. My aim is to help the small business owner to become more effective, more profitable, and more successful. So, one of the keys there to doing that, I think, is testing. Testing your headlines, testing your copy, testing your pictures, testing your layout, even testing one type of marketing against another. Could you test podcasting? Would that be appropriate for your business? It may or may not be, dependent on your business. What about email? I fail to see a reason why you couldn't be doing email. What about LinkedIn? It's an area I specialise in. We win 100,000 a year. That's pounds, that is, from LinkedIn. And we're only a really small business. How much do you win? So what do you test on LinkedIn? Do you test your headlines on your profile? Do you test connecting to different people? Would it be better for me to connect to people who are landscape gardeners or accountants or hotel owners? I could certainly help anybody in that market, but who's going to be the most responsive? If I put all my time and effort into connecting to solicitors, and actually accountants are the ones that are really screaming out for my type of help, I'm never going to get to be able to really raise my game, to improve and to get myself and my business and my help to the right level. And that's really what we should all be aiming to do, to raise our game, to improve what we do, and to test. Now, how often do you do that? Well, the truth is you do it constantly. You look at each and every element of your business and work out how it could perform better, exactly as it says on the front of my podcast. So, that is really the formula that successful people use to grow their business. They don't give up, So many businesses that I see, small businesses, give up. When I say give up, they give up with the particular marketing that they're doing, and they act like butterflies, as I just mentioned, going from one thing to another. So, don't do that, but rather test different approaches to see if you can improve and develop the effectiveness of each and every element of your marketing. I really hope you think that makes sense. I've used it to make many millions of pounds for my clients for over 30 years. I really hope it helps you. Thank you ever so much for listening. If you want more help, if you're interested in my mentoring service, if you want to come and meet and work with me and my group of business owners to take your business to the next level, then go to stevemills.co or give me a call on 01256 242 272. Thanks ever so much for listening, and I look forward to speaking to you again soon. Thank you.